Hey everyone, Matt Stefan here, newest member of the Mudhole fishing team. I'm so excited to be joining the Mudhole, MHX, and CRB family. You know, I've been using MHX blanks and CRB components, building my own rods since 2015 and using them to compete successfully at the professional level during that entire time span. I truly believe that these rods, my custom built rods, give me an advantage over the competition, and that's because I can build a rod to the exact specifications that I demand and that I want, but at the same time I can build those rods to enhance the action of the baits that I prefer to use. Not all crankbaits, not all chatterbaits, not all spinnerbaits are made the same. So, you know, for me, I've got specific requirements that I want out of the rod to enhance the bait that I prefer to use. And that's a huge advantage for me. As a professional angler, the competition is so stiff that I'm looking for any slight advantage that I can get. And having the ability to build my own rods is something that has really given me a lot more knowledge and experience across the entire fishing, realm, whether it's the bait movement, how a bait works, how rods work, how you can change action of rods and baits just by moving around the components on rod blanks. It really does make a difference for me as a professional angler, and that's the reason I build my own rods. I don't know that I could go out and find rods that meet the demands that I expect out of them at this point. My plans for this upcoming year really come down to trying to create a bunch of content that's going to help people to see the value in building custom rods. What my plan is to produce content that's going to show the rods that I use on a daily basis, to build those rods, to provide the actual specs and a component list so that viewers can go out there and build the exact same rod that I'm building down to the exact measurements. And at that point, I'm going to take the rods out on the water, kind of walk you through why I like to use these specific blanks for certain techniques and show you how important it is and why the rods work so well. So I'm really excited for this upcoming year. I'm excited to produce a bunch of content. At this point, I love building rods, so if I can help share some of that enthusiasm to other people and get them involved in building rods, I think that would be great. It's a great skill set to have, and I'm excited to be working with the Mudhole family. So thanks for having me, and stay tuned. We'll be having a bunch of content coming out this year.